All right, let's present. All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm so excited that you decided to join us just for a little bit of your Saturday to learn more about the Beachbody opportunity. I'm sure you have seen, whether it's from my page or maybe your coach's page, different things that they've been doing, whether that's working out or running their business and helping other people lose weight. So I'm glad that you had your interest piqued and you decided to join this call to kind of find out more about it. So I'm going to go ahead and run through a presentation that I put together. Please write down any kind of questions that you have at the very end. As you can see, we'll have time for questions. But I'll go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so just a little bit about me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Alex Bunton. As you can see from the screen, all of these things, whether it's a daughter, a sister, a music lover, a friend, a traveler, a baker, all of these things are just passions of mine, things that make me who I am, kind of the top view, I guess you could say. But if I really dug into who Alex is and, how did I come to Beachbody and how did I become a Beachbody coach, my journey kind of looks like this. Let's see, probably about 10 years ago, I would say maybe. I was working with a prior company. Just got out of college, and during college I played basketball, so I was working out every single day. I was being forced to work out every single day. Running, lifting weights, all those kind of things. And so when you get out of that environment and it all just kind of stops and people stop telling you what to do, you're kind of a little bit clueless, I guess you could say, and I was at the time. But I knew I needed to get a sweat on. I needed to work out. And so one night I was watching infomercials and I saw Insanity, and I thought that looked like a lot of fun. It's fun to me, at least, to get a sweat on, to get a workout in my own home. So I went ahead and purchased it. And when I started Insanity, I absolutely fell in love with it. I mean, just connecting with Shanti and sweating every single day. And again, being able to do it in my own house was awesome. I didn't have to go to a gym. I didn't have to check in. I didn't have to pay a monthly fee. I didn't have to do any of this stuff. I just walked into my living room, I popped in the DVD, and I did the workout, and then I was done. So it really helped me fall in love with the program. Not so much Beachbody yet, because I didn't really know what Beachbody was about. I knew what Insanity was about and how it made me feel good. So then I kind of went along my journey, worked with Avon for about 5 years. I was a district sales manager, so I helped the representatives pretty much build their team or build their sales, kind of achieve their dreams and goals. I did that for about 5 years around Kansas. And then I moved to New York City and I worked in the corporate office. So I worked behind the scenes, worked on a lot of trainings, a lot of presentations, a lot of incentives and stuff like that. And then was able to go back into the field for a little bit. But then I had the opportunity to go work at Beachbody. And by then I had a better idea of what Beachbody was about. I knew they had coaches, and I knew that fitness and health was a big passion of mine compared to maybe Avon and makeup. So I made the move to Utah and I started working in the office, and my job was to work with the top coaches and to really help support them and to build their leadership skills and help them build their team and, bring that support to them. And after about a year and a couple months of that, I knew that Beachbody was where I was going to spend the rest of my life. But I did know that I didn't want to be on the corporate side. I didn't want to be on a side where I had to go into an office every single day. Somebody had to tell me what to do, and I had to report to somebody, and they were sending me emails all the time. And I knew that's not what I wanted my life to be like forever. But I did know the coach's life, and I knew what they did, and I knew how they connected with their challengers and their coaches and the one-on-one atmosphere and the team atmosphere. And so I knew that's what I wanted to do, and I knew I could do it. After helping them do it for a year and a couple months, I was like, I can totally do this. So I took the jump, and I quit my corporate job, and I became a full-time coach. And ever since then, it's been about maybe 4 months now. I have enjoyed every single minute of my life. It's blown my mind what coaching has done for me, and just my life with my boyfriend, and just in general being able to go home when I want to go home and see my family in Kansas, and travel. I mean, all these things that you see on the screen has now become even more so about me because I have the freedom to, go to any concert I want to go to, no matter when it is during the week, no matter where it is in the country, go and visit my best friend in New York City, or travel around the world. So all these things I can now do even more so because I am my own boss, and it just blows my mind. I was telling Eddie the other day that I still go to bed thinking that I have to wake up to an alarm clock and go to an office. And when I remember that I don't have to, I get like this surge of like giddiness throughout me because it just blows my mind that this is what you can do. I mean, you can make this a career if you want to. You can make this you if you want to. So I'm glad again that you joined to learn a little bit more about it, because just know that if you really want to do this, you can do it. You have the people, the support around you to help you do that. Let's talk a little bit more about that support. Our team. So our team, we are called the Fearless Rebels, and it sounds cool, right? But let me tell you a little bit more about why we decided on the Fearless Rebels. We were talking about change, and really what inspires somebody to change something in their life, whether that's the way they look and feel, whether that's about their career and their job path, or maybe their bank account, maybe they're way in debt and they want to get debt free. What inspires the change to a certain area in their life? And we started thinking about it, and it kind of came down to almost a healthy level of disgust. And that might sound bad, but it's the truth. If you look at any time in your life when you made a change, it's probably because you were a little bit disgusted with how that area was going. I know for us in our health and fitness, you get to that point where you're eating crap and you're feeling like crap and you just don't feel good, and just you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, who is that? I don't even recognize that person, and you are a bit disgusted with yourself. And that's what inspires you to start eating better and to start working out and to make the change to where you want to go in that area. So that sounds easy, right? You get to this healthy level of disgust and you make the change. The hard part is, how do you keep that change going? All of us can make a change for a day or two. It's how do we keep that change going in the right direction to get us to our goal? And that's where the rebels come into play, because you have to be a rebel to continue down your path to your goal, because society wants to put all these blocks, all these obstacles in your way of getting there and take you in the wrong direction. For example, if you were inspired to change the way you look and feel, right? You know that you have to eat better, and it's best to go to the grocery store, buy your stuff and make it at your house and eat healthily. But then when you're driving down to the grocery store, you see about 10 fast food restaurants, right? That society telling you, come eat here, it's fast, it's good, but at the end of the day, it's not going to help you get to where you want to go health and fitness wise. Also, water is what you need to be drinking if that's the direction that you want to go. But you walk into any facility and a 64-ounce of Coke is what society is telling you you should have. So you have to be a rebel and stand up against all of that. Another area we just talked about the other day is, if you're trying to get out of debt, if you're trying to get your bank account to zero and then start saving money, all those mail pieces that you get in the mail, you've been you can have $35,000, you've been approved, no finance, no this, that's society trying to get you back into debt. So you have to rip that up, say no, and continue in the direction of being debt free. So that's where rebels come into play, because we know that we have to be a rebel in order to achieve our dreams and goals. And then fearless, of course, what it sounds like, it's scary. It is scary to be a rebel. It is scary to stand up against, society and continue down the path towards your dreams, because the majority of the people are going society way, and you have to be the rebel and the fearless person that stands up and go in the direction of your dreams. So that's how our team came to play, and just know that we are here to support, we are here to love on. I put a couple things in the circle just showing you what our team page looks like. We have people, saying how much they love our team and how awesome of a vibe and community is. And that's what we've really tried to start from the beginning, just this awesome culture of support and love, and just lifting each other up and cheering you on when you succeed and helping you when you are down. And just know that when you come to our team, that's what you're going to feel. We also share recipes. We're always trying new recipes in the Fearless Rebels team, so we like to share those so other people can try them if we like them. And then, of course, motivation. It's so important to have that motivation, even if it's every single day, to keep you going, keep you strong, keep you accountable. So that is a little bit about our team and what you will get when you join. Let's talk a little bit about what Team Beachbody is all about. So before Team Beachbody, there was just Beachbody, okay? And that started in 1998. It was Carla Deichler and John, and they started this company because they love to feel good, they love to work out, and they're like, other people probably want to feel good too. So they started this company, and as you can see, from 1998 to when Team Beachbody started in 2007, there was a couple different programs, right? I'm sure you've all heard of P90X. Some of you probably heard of Slim and Six. Of course, Turbo Jam. So we had a couple programs, and this was all through infomercials. So it was a direct sell. So it was infomercial to the consumer, okay? 2007 is when Team Beachbody came to play because they started realizing that people were buying these programs and then sharing them with everybody else because they made them feel so good and they just wanted to share them. So they're like, we could probably make this into, a business for people who enjoy the product and who want to share about it and, and help other people. They might as well make a little extra money, right? So that's when Team Beachbody came to place, 2007. So let me show you what's happened since Team Beachbody started. As you can see from the screen, so many different things from Insanity to Turbo Fire to P90X2, P90X3. We have PiO, we have Size, we have the 21-Day Fix, we have all of our Shakeology performance line. We just launched a 22-minute hardcore. So as you can see, we continue to build our program base, our product base to support our coaches and to continue to let people know that it doesn't matter who you are, we have a program for you to feel good. Alrighty. So a lot of people ask me, what makes Beachbody unique? I mean, there are so many other companies out there. We were actually just at a direct sales convention, I guess you could say, and hundreds of other companies that focus on health, right, and wellness. And so what makes Beachbody unique? Why Beachbody out of all these other things? And the one thing I'll say about that is that we are not a quick fix that other people promise and other people offer. We are all about what's going to bring you success. Yes, it's going to take a little bit of hard work and effort, but it will bring you the right success and the success that's going to keep on giving, not something that will just be a short term and then it will all come back. This is a long-term success plan, and that boils down to nutrition, fitness, and support. As you can see, Shakeology is our healthiest meal of the day. It's amazing. We drink it every single day. I know every coach on this call drinks every single day. You just feel amazing, and it gives you more energy. You sleep better. It's not necessarily a meal replacement. It can be if you'd like it to be. We drink it as a snack. It's not just a protein drink. A lot of people just think it's a protein drink. This drink has everything you need in it to, feel good and to replace nutrients that maybe you're losing, and just maybe you don't like vegetables. I mean, this drink does it all. And then, of course, our programs. Like I said before, we have a program for every single person, no matter if you're 15 or matter if you're 91 years old. We have a program for anybody who's looking to feel better, get healthy, and get in shape. And then, of course, support. That's probably the number one thing, because you can go and get these two things every other place, right? But the support is key. We have challenge groups. We have a group where you come and you are surrounded with other people who are doing programs, who are going through what you're going through, and they're helping you through it. We have found that, if somebody buys a 90-day program and they try to put it in their they try to do it in their living room and just by themselves, it's tough. It's tough to stay committed. I mean, maybe you are for a couple of weeks and then you just stop because you feel like you're doing it alone. But when you're in the support group with other people, you feel like you have other people doing it with you. It's not just you. And so that changes the game, that keeps you accountable, and that helps you achieve the success that you're looking for. So to me, that's what I believe makes Beachbody unique. All right. So another thing, of course, is we get real results. I mean, doing these programs, yes, of course, it's going to take a little bit more time and effort, but you get results and real results that stay. I'm going to pop through a couple of these, and then I'm going to actually have Amy talk to you because I know Amy's on the call and she's blowing it out of the water right now, comparing it to sticks of butter, and I love it. So I'm going to have her talk in a second. But just really quickly, so this is me. My boyfriend and I have the January 4th had that healthy level discussed after all the holiday food, all the parties, all the drinks, that we were ready to make a change, and we knew our body wasn't where we want it to be. So we started the Master's Hammer and Chisel. It's a 60-day program, so 2 months, right? And this is what happened. And it's amazing to think that in only 2 months of eating right and working out every single day, and think about it, guys, this is only a 30 to 45-minute workout in our living room every day. This is what happened. There was also some learnings from me from this picture. You know, I lost 15.5 inches, but this only came down to 5 pounds. And I know a lot of times we think pounds, you know, she lost 30 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, and that's awesome. But sometimes we get discouraged if we don't lose a lot of pounds. And let me tell you, I got discouraged a lot throughout this journey because there were some weeks I stepped on the scale and I gained, or maybe I stayed the same. And I was mad. I was pissed off actually, because I was like, how is this happening? I'm losing inches. But so at the end of the day, I see these pictures and I see how I feel. I've learned to, like, I pretty much threw out the scale because I know it doesn't really matter. It's just a number. And it's, you know, it's something that helps you kind of judge where you're at or whatever. But at the end of the day, how do you feel? How do your clothes fit? And that's what I had to look at. And it's completely changed my mindset on the scale and the number on the scale. So that's my journey. I'm still on my journey. I feel like the journey is never done. It's you know, there's no destination. We're just always going on our journey. So we are still doing a little bit hammer chisel. We're eating right, and we still continue to feel awesome. I didn't see Sarah pop on. So this is Sarah. She's a coach. As you can see from her before and after pictures, before and after, she did a great job. She also did Master's Hammer and Chisel. I went and looked at her results. She lost 12.5 pounds and 13.75 inches. She killed it. She was trying to get off the last of the baby weight, and as you can see, she totally did. And I know that she said that she did this for herself, and I think that's key. I think a lot of times we are too selfless, and we think about everybody else, and we give to everybody else first, and we need to be a little bit selfish in this area and take care of ourselves and our body and our mind, so that way we can take care of everybody else. So this is Sarah. She's on our team. She really kicked butt. The last one I want to share on this is Lindsay. Lindsay probably doesn't know I'd put this on here, but she just shared this on our page, and this is in 60 days, you guys. She has lost 19.5 pounds, 15.75 inches, and this is from the 21-day fix. She just did the 21-day fix back to back to back, and these are her results. I mean, come on. Look at that. She looks amazing, and I know that she's still on her journey. She just started Master's Hammer and Chisel. She's feeling so good. Her confidence has gone up, and she's just amazing. So those are just a couple. I'm actually going to bring us back out. Amy, do you mind if you want to maybe unmute yourself and share a little bit about your journey so far? I would love that.
I came to the first opportunity call because Bambi made me do it, basically. And then once I did it, I was really intrigued. But I was like, I don't want to give up my junk food. I like my junk food. It's so comfy to sit in bed with my Reese's peanut butter cups. And she kept telling me, no, you have to try the chocolate Shakeology with a scoop of peanut butter in it. She's like, you'll give it all up. Just try it. So I did the challenge pack. I've had some health issues and other issues going on since I had my 5th baby. And that's not been a lot of fun. And so I figured, well, I'll try it. It'll make Bambi stop nagging me, and it'll get my doctor to stop nagging me. Maybe we can hit both of those things at the same time. The first time I tried Shakeology, I was totally sold, because typically I don't like that stuff. I've done the whey protein and all that stuff in the health food aisle, and I was just totally turned off by it. With the Shakeology, I was able to give up my junk food, Pop. We drink a lot of pop at our house, and this is the first time I've ever given it up with no side effects or cravings at all. And so in the last 18 days, I've dropped 24 pounds, which is really crazy, especially since I'm still nursing baby number 5. Because when you're nursing, you're really, really hungry all the time because they're really, really hungry all the time. Another thing with it is she has always had some trouble with going to the restroom since we started solid foods. And since I've been doing Shakeology, she has been regular like clockwork with no supplements from the doctor for her. So that's awesome too. So I'm definitely a huge believer in Shakeology. And then I just got size, but now I broke a rib from my bronchitis from coughing. So I'm going to have to go easy on that. But I'm excited to see what adding the exercise program to the Shakeology and clean eating is going to do.
That is awesome. Very cool. What a great testimony. And you just started, like you said. A couple things that you said that I thought kind of stuck out to me is, you know, you joined one of these calls because somebody pushed you to do it. You know what? We learned this weekend, Mel Robbins talked about being pushed. And sometimes it takes you being pushed, and that's okay. And she went through like situations after situations. Like Dr. Martin Luther King had to be pushed into what he was doing. You know, he didn't want to do that, but people recommended him, people nominated him, people pushed him to do what he did, you know. So if you think about that, sometimes we don't like to be pushed. You know, we were pushed our whole entire life growing up. Our parents pushed us to clean up, to make our bed, to do this, to do that. And by the time we became an adult, we're like, oh, nobody's pushing us. And then we just kind of did our own thing. You know, sometimes it's really good to have somebody push you because it's usually in the direction that you probably need to go. You just don't want to go at the time.
Right.
So I'm glad that you brought it up. And I think it's funny. And I think it's awesome. And the fact that, you know, you were pushed a little bit into this, but then you made the decision yourself. And the results so far have been mind-blowing.
You know, and it's funny, one of the things that stuck out from the first call I was on with you is the name The Fearless Rebels, because that's probably the number one thing my husband says about me. Like, we'll leave church or something, and he'll be like, you know what your problem is? You have a spirit of rebellion. And I'm like, that's not a bad thing. So he's like, oh, brother, now you're on the right team, aren't you? I was like, yep.
I love it. I love that. And yeah, some people do think rebelling in a way it can be a bad thing, right? Being rebellious and doing the wrong things, but we want to bring it to where it's the right things, rebelling for the right reasons to get to the life that we want, the life by design, the life that we desire, right? I think it's cool that you said that. I mean, that's exactly how we feel, because we feel like this whole journey we've had to be a rebel in all the choices that we've made. And we had to be fearless. So I'm so glad that it connected with you too. And it's funny that your husband has talked about it.
I'm slightly difficult, but it's all right. It works out.
Well, I hope your rib gets better. Man,
Thank you.
I'm glad. Shakeology, very cool about, you know, your baby becoming regular now since you've been drinking that. I haven't heard that. So just testimonies alone like that really even continue to help me learn, and I'm sure you can relate to a lot of people, which is cool because now you have the opportunity to do that as a coach.
Right.
Very cool. Well, thanks, Amy, for sharing. All right, I'm gonna close this back out. Is it? Okay. All righty. So let's talk a little bit about what is coaching. I know that's on your mind, but first I want to start about what a coach doesn't have to be. A lot of times I hear these 3 objections for reasons why people don't want to become a coach. So I wanted to address them. The first one is, I'm not a fitness or nutrition expert. And you know what? Neither am I. So that's okay. As long as you have a passion for helping other people, that's all you really need, because we have fitness experts. We have nutrition experts. That's all of our celebrity trainers. That's Shanti, that's Tony Horn, that's Autumn Calabrese. You know, those are our fitness and nutrition experts. So Beachbody does that work for you. You just have to be there for support. So don't feel like because you're not a fitness or nutrition expert, you cannot be a coach. Another one, people say that they're not already at their fitness and nutrition goals. Again, Neither am I. And that's okay. And I think that's a good thing, because then people can relate to you and they'll want to follow you, and they'll know that you can help them through when times get tough, because you're going through them too and you've been through them. So don't feel like because you're not your ideal weight, ideal look, that you can't help other people achieve theirs, because we're all on this journey together. And again, it is a journey. There's no destination. So please, if you are thinking this right now, I know we've had coaches join who thought this, and now they're a completely different mindset, because now they're able to help people even though they're still on their journey. And the last one is, you don't have to be an experienced salesperson. We hear this all the time. I'm not a salesperson. I don't sell stuff. And that's the best thing about being a coach, is you don't have to sell anything. I think the whole entire time I've been a coach so far, I've never actually sold something. I've never said, buy this for $140 or buy that for $150. I've never even said that once out of my mouth. So you're not a salesperson. You just share your journey. And trust me, when you start a program and you start Shakeology, you'll have the passion inside that it will just come out, whether that's through social media, whether that's through in person with people people that you don't know. You'll be so passionate about it because it works and you feel good about it that you'll want to share it. And that's all it takes. You don't have to sell it to anybody. All you do is share it. So if you have any of these three as obstacles or objections for not becoming a coach, please know that you don't have to be any of that, okay? Let's talk about what you should be as a coach. Like I kind of mentioned, you should be proof the product works. You should be doing a program. You should be drinking Shakeology. Because if you're not doing those things, then how are you going to share your story? How are you going to share with other people that this stuff is real, this stuff is awesome, this stuff can change your life if you decide and commit. So it is important that you are proof the product works. The second one, of course, is sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Just like I've mentioned this whole entire time, it's just about sharing your journey and that it is possible no matter who you are, no matter what part of your life you're in, no matter how down you might feel about something, you can always change it. And you're just there to help share that and support that. And the last one is to improve and develop yourself. So this comes in, form of personal development. So whether that's reading books, whether that's listening to podcasts, doing some trainings, maybe just reading quotes. If there's any way that you can continue to develop yourself personally, that's huge. And that's key in, being a coach, because you want to continue to improve yourself so you can help others. So that's what you should do as coach. And I believe that everybody on this call or listening to this call can do all three of those things. I do want to share a quick video that I found that really kind of brings the whole view onto what coaching is about. Beachbody put it together. So I'm going to come out of here and I'm going to find it right. And I'm going to play for you guys.
Beachbody, creator of the hottest and most respected fitness products in the world, now has an opportunity for you to join us by becoming a Team Beachbody coach. As a coach, you'll be given the opportunity to earn income by sharing the best fitness programs and nutritional supplements on the market today.
Instead of doing the obvious thing and selling our hit infomercial products through retail stores, we asked a handful of our customers to become independent distributors. We call them coaches, but they're not fitness or nutrition experts. These are people who simply love the products and love sharing them with people because they actually work.
As a Team Beachbody coach, you're partnering with the company that stands above all others with this unique opportunity. And because we need your help to help other people, there's no better time to get involved as a Team Beachbody coach than right now. There's a massive health crisis throughout North America. Just in the United States, 2 out of every 3 adult Americans and 2 out of every 5 children are considered overweight or obese. This means more than 200 million people are unhealthy.
The neat thing about what we have with Beachbody is an opportunity to make a difference, to change people's lives, to reverse that trend.
Beachbody CEO Carl Deichler and President John Congdon began combating the health crisis in 1998 by conceiving a simple solution to this massive problem. Sell top-notch fitness products and provide unprecedented peer-to-peer support to help people get fit. The phenomenal success of Beachbody is undeniable. And when John and Carl examined that success, they realized that a large part was due to satisfied customers sharing their fitness success and passion for Beachbody with those closest to them, as well as on the Beachbody message boards. This natural interaction between customers was recognized by Carl and John and led them to develop a compensation plan where Beachbody would begin paying people for what they were already doing for years, sharing Beachbody products. Thus, the Team Beachbody Coach opportunity was launched.
I now make more money in my Beachbody business than I ever made in my restaurant business.
To fit in those jeans that never thought I'd be able to fit in again, and I'm able to save money, have money in a savings account, and that feels really good. After about 3 to 4 months, that's when it started to really get me really excited because my check for 1 week was $1,000.
Decide, commit, succeed. The Beachbody mantra is not some snappy cereal box slogan. We guarantee that when a customer decides to commit to a Beachbody fitness program, they will succeed. But we've learned that success doesn't just come from buying a fitness program. Nutrition plays a critical role, and Beachbody's ultra-premium health shake, Shakeology, has become one of the best-selling products in the history of the company because of our Team Beachbody coaches.
Shakeology is what they call a market disruptor because while competitors have come up with Me Too energy drinks and antioxidant juices, we've created the absolute highest quality weight loss and health shake on the market today, period. The absolute best.
The opportunity to share products that you love and earn money while doing so is something we're proud of at Beachbody. This is how it works. First, you earn a 25% commission on all retail sales. It's just that simple. For example, if you have 3 Shakeology sales a month, you would earn enough to pay for your own monthly supply of the healthiest meal of the day. You can also earn an even higher commission when you sell our exclusive Team Beachbody Challenge Pack, which is a one-stop solution for customers. A challenge pack includes a fitness program of their choice, a 30-day supply of Shakeology, and a free 30-day VIP membership in Team Beachbody's premium online club, which offers customized meal planning, exclusive video content, and so much more. And many of our successful coaches use Beachbody challenge groups to engage their customers and coaches by providing support and accountability to help them achieve their optimal fitness results. And if you choose to build a team of coaches, we have a lucrative bonus program that lets you earn from your whole team's productivity. And the rewards don't stop. We also created the Beachbody Challenge contest, where coaches and their customers can submit their success stories and have the opportunity to take part in over $1 million in cash and prizes. Here's some good news to make it easy for you. We provide every coach with a website and an online office, where you can access sales and marketing tools, as well as a library of training and personal development resources. Plus, we handle all the product fulfillment and customer service for you. All you need to do is direct customers to your website. And when they make a purchase through you, you earn a generous 25% commission, and all your income is paid weekly.
You do not have to be an expert to be a Beachbody coach. Anybody can do this. When we started, we didn't know what we were doing, and then Beachbody provided us with the tools we needed to be successful. And it's been a wonderful ride.
Many coaches earn enough to make a car payment or enjoy a vacation. Some earn enough to quit their day jobs. And a few top coaches even earn more than $1 million a year. Beachbody has the most popular fitness programs in the world. Programs like P90X, Insanity, Turbo Fire, and Brazil Butt Lift, just to name a few. And to support that success, we spend over $100 million a year in advertising these programs. So you can reap the benefits of that exposure and feel confident knowing that as a Team Beachbody coach, you're partnering with the #1 brands on the market. There are many reasons in addition to the extra income to becoming a Team Beachbody coach. To get fit and healthy, to get great discounts on Beachbody products, to earn travel and incentive trips to some great vacation destinations, or even to work out with your favorite Beachbody celebrity trainer. But most importantly, the time and freedom to do what you want to do most.
The extra income with Beachbody, for me, is freedom. Freedom to be at home with my family instead of going off to a job every day. It's the freedom to do what I want when I want.
Think about your own situation. Is what you're doing now going to give you the lifestyle that you and your family deserve?
you want to go to your kids' baseball games, soccer games, graduations, recitals, be there for them, you can do that. It's up to you. You can become the CEO of your own business as what we call an independent Team Beachbody coach. We're going to make sure that you have everything you need to be successful and provide you an amazing opportunity to achieve all your financial dreams. Now the decision to go for it is yours. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you. Let's get started.
All right. I love that video. I think it kind of really shows everything about Beachbody and what it's about. Let me pop back over. We only have a couple more slides. So now that you've kind of learned about coaching and what it's about, and you watched that video, here's the best part: is you get to pick your path. Your business means your rules. So here are 3 different options that you will have. The first one is a discount coach. This is somebody who wants to come in, who wants to drink Shakeology on a regular basis. They don't plan on having any sales. They just would really like a discount, 25% off their products, and they want to save money for getting Shakeology. So that's a discount coach. Another one is a hobby coach. So this person might have a full-time or part-time job, but they love the product. They love Shakeology. They love the program. They love the workouts, and they like to share it out with others, whether it's on social media or face-to-face. And so they're making extra income, and that's what they want. And then the last one I put on here is a business builder. This person totally sees like the opportunity with Beachbody coaching. They're all in. They're super passionate about helping people achieve their dreams and goals and live a healthy, fulfilled life. They want to live a healthy, fulfilled life. They're building a life of freedom, and they're growing a team that's doing the same. So those are 3 different paths that you definitely can pick from. I'm going to pop it over now for questions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to exit this, and I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to stop share. I'm just going to pull it. So questions. I know, Amy, I don't know if you have any questions, but maybe your mother-in-law has some questions. It's okay if you don't, but let us know if you do. And everybody's on mute, just FYI, so you have to unmute yourself. Are you guys good? You're good?
Hi.
Hey, Linda, are you good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm really glad that Amy shared this opportunity with me this morning, just right before you were starting. I've been doing some whey protein shakes for just under 2 weeks now. Monday will be 2 weeks, and I'm down 13.5 pounds as of today.
Awesome.
And eating really healthy. But I'm going to start this. I'm going to sign up under Amy today because I've got some damage in my knees and I'm facing possible surgery. Not for sure. I have a severe torn meniscus and other damage. So I decided this morning when I woke up that I'm going to start this today and incorporate this with my really healthy eating to see if I can repair that and maybe stave off any surgery. So I'm really excited that I came on today and got to hear the information because I didn't really want to sell, but then I started thinking when I was watching this video, I kind of like saw my whole living room full of people that might be excited about it, my friends that are suffering a lot of injuries. I think I'm going to get started and maybe invite them and let them see, you know, what it will do and stuff. So I'm really excited to be part of it.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. We're excited to have you part of the team. It's going to be a lot of fun. Right. It's amazing how many people might have injuries or bad knees. We found, I put it right there. We found that, you know, these workouts have really helped. These workouts have really helped our like aches and pains, which might sound crazy, but like my knees feel better, and I've actually had surgery on my knees, and they've hurt, but they actually feel better because I've taken care of them. I'm working out. I'm making my leg and other muscles stronger, and because of that, it's helped. Eddie, do you have any? I don't know if you're on.
You can hear me. But I get really bad sciatica in my left knee. I used to have really bad pains in. So just by losing some weight, but more just the Shakeology makes the difference to me. I think I know if I ever miss it for a few days, I notice the difference. So I just think, yeah, you don't realize, because I used to be, I think I was about 80 pounds heavier. And my heaviest, I used to be 270, and now I'm like 192. And but I was always about 230, 240 till about a year ago. And just that 30 or 40 pounds, just the pressure on my back was the biggest thing. I always had back pain. And I just think the pressure on my back now is, most days I don't even notice it. And then one of the biggest things is I actually sleep better, because I used to snore a lot. I used to snore pretty heavily. I always wake up in the night, and I always wake up in the morning feeling really exhausted, and I'm not snoring anymore, which I think Alex is really happy about. But as well as that, I just feel like I sleep really good, and sleep. I didn't realize how big a deal sleep was until I started doing it properly. So I shared that with things. It's just aches and pains less, and obviously as I'm getting older, the aches and pains you can generally find that they get worse. But getting fitter has helped me a lot. So anyway, I'll say a bit of that.
Yeah. But I think you're right, Linda. I think like people don't realize that this can actually help that and help prevent any kind of surgery maybe in the future. So I think that's cool that that's what you thought about as you were listening. But again, welcome. Excited to have you on the team. I'm excited to see you on the team page and on our calls going forward, hopefully. But do you have any questions or anything else?
No, I'll just set up an appointment time with Amy today so I can get my product as soon as I can. I'm excited because I figure even with all the fruits and vegetables that are in the supplement, and I've been flooding my body with healthy vegetables as much as I can the last 9 or 10 days, I figure it's a double whammy. It gives me more opportunity to get healthy and maybe have a lot of loss before I see the orthopedic surgeon on June 2nd. So I'm just really excited.
Very good. Very good. Well, thanks for coming. Amy, thanks for coming again. I'm going to start recording this.